Hi, I'm Alan Wayne. I'm an international growth consultant at Google. And for today's hot take, I'm going to talk about 3 tips that universities can use to grow their international footprint. As you may know, the American education system has faced some headwinds the last couple of years, specifically around declining enrollment. One of the most promising strategies is growing enrollment, primarily through online programs taken from home countries for international students to help reverse this trend. So how can universities reach these students? What should they do to start? Let me tell you. Tip number 1, decide where you want to focus your efforts. Try to understand where there's demand across different markets that you're considering. Factors include understanding the current level of demand for the type of programs you're considering enrolling, combined with the challenge of the operational expertise needed to be successful in that region and any administration challenges you might have in accepting students from that market. For instance, US-based institutions may want to start with primarily English-speaking, English-first markets. If there's synchronous programs where students are learning at the same time, countries within the same time zones or close to the same time zones can be a nice place to start. Tip number 2, once you figure out markets that you might be interested in, is to understand any roadblocks you might have in expanding to that market. Universities need to understand and be able to overcome any roadblocks they have to expand into market. Even for markets where a lot of learners may be interested in US-based programs, you need to make sure that you can reach them at the right price point in a format that's convenient for them, where they can sign up easily using their payment method of choice. Tip number 3, make sure you fully focus on the operational rigor needed to have it be a smooth experience both for your university and the students who are enrolling. Universities must ensure that they're fully set up to be able to accept international students, where there is interest and demand in the markets that they're choosing. But beyond that, this sign-up flow should be easy for them, ideally being able to accept the types of international payments that a student might prefer at a competitive price point that students in that market can actually afford for them to be successful and drive enrollment within that region. As higher education leaders continue to challenge the long-term trend of enrollment declines, international can be a really nice way to diversify your student body and drive enrollment increases over time through a much wider pool of potential learners. Thanks, and if you like this hot take, please subscribe to the channel and follow along with what's coming next on Manifest Ed.